Hey guys, this is Hawkeye and I am back with Fishing Planet, and we are here at the Maldives. We finally made it. I've actually spent the last 2 hours just trying to gear this whole thing up as much as I could. My god, I forgot how much gear that I needed to move into my backpack. Everything had to be changed out. I had to make sure that it was not something I was carrying that I didn't need to carry, that I didn't forget anything, and I'm still not 100% certain I have everything, or that I need everything that I have. So, yeah, unfortunately, I had to, work my day job today, and I wasn't able to get to this till this evening, so I think I've got everything geared up. I might end up having to go back and redo it, but we're definitely going to take a first look at this. Now, I'm not sure how you pronounce the name. This is MOOMAA, KUDA, ATHOLHU, or the Maldives, or Maldives. I'm not sure if it's Maldives or Maldives. Depends on the language, I guess. But it is in the Indian Ocean, and looks like there's mostly just islands. There's not really any big locations not lived in or anything like that. This is called the Mahura Lagoon. Just the 2 spawn points in KUDA Valley. Now, Kajinori only had 2 spawn points too, so that's not unheard of. We have 85 fish species here, guys. I mean, we're talking mega amounts of fish here. I mean, all kinds of tuna. We got the albacore back. Big-eyed tuna. Black marlin, that one's new. I think everything here just about is unique sized. We have our Blacktip Reef Shark. Finally, we got sharks. Dogtooth tuna is back. We've got the giant grouper back, but this time we have unique sizes. Last time, trophy was as big as they got. So that means this guy is huge. Something called a giant sweet lips. No idea about that one. That's brand new. The giant trevally is back. This one's called the gorgeous swallowtail, and it is a pretty looking thing. I would imagine it's probably in the reefs or something like that. No? It's in deep water. It's interesting. It does feed near coral reefs, though. Got the great Barracuda for the first time. Greater amberjack is back. Green jobefish is back. Here's a new one. Indo-Pacific king mackerel. We got our mahi-mahi again. And the narrow-barred mackerel. Ruby snapper is back. Sailfish. This is all new. We have not seen that. We have the sickle pomfret. That's new. Skipjack tuna is back. Here's a new one here. A sleek unicorn fish. Another big, let's see, it doesn't say deeper water, it doesn't give us a size. This is probably small fish, spot fin flying fish. Striped bonito is back. Striped marlin is back. Now we got swordfish, that's something new. I bet they get big. I've seen swordfish out on fisheries down in Florida, and this is a fish that was gutted, weighed over 400 pounds. Just the meat. The 2-spot red snapper, that's new. The Wahoo, that's another new one. Dolphin tuna is back. Yellow stripe, Scad, that's brand new, another small fish. Lots of species, lots of tunas, lots of old familiar faces, and some brand new ones. And finally, our first shark. So, we are going to see what we can see. We're going to go ahead and create a club room. Now, I've only geared up 2 rods because I'm just going to maybe try to do a little bit of trolling. Just to play around, see what happens. I have no idea about fishing spots. Somebody speak to me? I heard a hi. Oh, this dude. Let's put that back. Make your catamaran unique with a fresh coat, ready to take on new adventures. Okay. Okay, we got a submission. Alright. Toothy Trial. The local fisherman wants you to prove your fishing skills. Join him in hunting local sharks to show your strength and focus. This challenge will be a real test of your courage and fishing talent. You get a trophy glowing trolling octopus lure if we complete it. 9,800 XP. This is where things change. This is a game changer, guys. The amount of XP in these maps are just phenomenal, and the amount of cash is phenomenal. This makes you level up. Okay, catch Blacktip Reef Shark in Mahura Lagoon location. Well, I tell you what, that's what we're going to do. Before I share my story, prove your fishing pro, catch some sharks. Well, I hope the gear that I've got work, but here's our new boat. It's a Sirahito Chameleon. Chameleon? I'm not sure. I think it's Chameleon. This is a huge boat, guys. Absolutely monstrous. And we are in what's called an atoll. And look at all the rods. Holy crap. You can take up to 5 people in this. And I can see all kinds of birds. Birds is a good sign, remember? I don't know if you remember that, but... So we're going to go ahead and start this off. This is a monstrous boat. Now we got to find a location, so I'm not sure how we're going to do that just yet. All kinds of fish out here. There's something big swimming around down there. So I think I'm supposed to go over here. Yep, that's where I'm headed to. I did not mean to turn the engine off there. I'm not sure. What is that jumping? Don't think it would be sharks. I'm gonna make sure I get as close to it as I possibly can here. I think we're here. Now let me take a quick look here. Do the black. Alright guys, I just wanted to bring you back here just briefly. As I was gearing up and doing my inventory, I've been running into multiple times where this thing has just locked up. I'm not sure if this is just something going on with my computer, but I've never had the problem before. And it sits there and spins for a very long time. Now it's done it actually in game playing. I was hoping it was just maybe me transferring stuff back and forth in the inventory, but it looks like it's going throughout the entire game. I don't know if it's, like I said, a problem with my computer or we've got some kind of bug, but all I do know is that needs to be fixed. Alright guys, I'm back. Yeah, I had to completely get out of the game, do a Control-Alt-Delete to do anything, and jump back in. Now, it does load fairly fast once you come back in. I'm hoping that I'm in the same position that I was in. But if not, that's going to be, like I said, very problematic. Well, it looks like I am in the same position. Let me see here. Yep, we are in the right spot. Make sure that I have the anchor down. Now I'm going to go back here and see if I can check this out. All I did was come in here to see what the heck they go for. That's all I was trying to do. Okay, we can do pilkers, crankbaits, fish heads, artfish, stroutwater spoons, minnows, bullet spinners. I think in this situation we're going to be, let's see, weigh up to 44 pounds, most individuals weighing 11 to 22 pounds. So we're not going to need a big rod for this. I do have one rod in here that is not exceptionally large, and I can use a pilker with it probably with no problem. So we're going to see if that's what we can catch them with. Let me see here. I think the pilkers are in here. Yep. Let's see. I'm going to try maybe a double hook pilker. This seems like excessively large for a boat, but I wanted to try it out for if nothing else. But let me see. How do I get back down here? Yep. Same as it used to be. Well, that's interesting. Look at the little depth meter there. Let's see here. Now I can position myself anywhere on the boat. I'm going to go in the center of the boat here. We're going to see if we can't get something. If I remember correctly, twitching was usually pretty good for this one. Not getting a lot of casting distance. Let's say hookers, crankbaits, minnows, saltwater spoons. I have not seen a saltwater spoon before. Medium spoon. Not seeing anything here at the moment. Let me go up here for a second. Maybe we're here at the wrong time. There are fish down there. And a peek. Let's see, what else could we use here? Might try fishing off the bottom too. That one we can't use for that. This one, any of these others we can. Yeah, let's just go ahead and try bottom fishing. Alright, we'll get some decent sized hooks. That's a trolling rod. That's a trolling rod. Okay, these two use the fish off the bottom, so let's see what we can do with that. Get some captain hooks on there, 12, maybe not that big, get 10s. Some decent sized sinkers. I don't know how much current we have. I haven't tried these saltwater curved ones yet. These are new. Let's try them. Let's try the saltwater curved. These are not the biggest fish in the water, so try the saltwater curved. I'm going to use a pyramid sinker just because we have a lot of movement out here. Try 18 ounce on this one. I might use a snapper sinker on that one. What is it they like? Fish head, large fish strips. We do not have those. Indo-Pacific swimming crab, scaled sardines, and Japanese jack mackerel. Let's see. What of those do we have? We have Japanese jack mackerel, scaled sardines. Do not have those others, so those are ones that we've yet to acquire. Not sure why, but we'll try the scaled sardines on this one. And Japanese jack mackerel on that one. And honestly, I think I'm going to need to put some bells on this. I just realized that we have no way of knowing whether we got something, so unless we see it. Alright, going back down here. We'll try throwing this out. Go. Go. See, we've got bells on this, so if something goes for it, should hear it. There we go. Got our first bite. Let's see what it is. Big old fish. What do we got? A great barracuda. Awesome. What size is it? Okay, it's just regular size, but 33.87 cash. Oh yeah, and I got my crab hat on. I thought that was kind of cute. There's our first fish for this session, guys. And it is a great barracuda. Not a bad way to start, honestly. I like the way we can pose on here. That is nice. Let's see. Let's get into some better light here. There we go, that's better. Not a bad way to start. Holy crap. What is that jumping? Wow. Now isn't that beautiful? Good size dolphins. I'm gonna throw this one out a little ways. Oh, help if I. I like to lift it just so it's just off the bottom. There we go. The only thing I really wish we could do is we could move around the boat. Oh, we got us a bite. Another one on the first rod. Aha! There we go. There's our first one. We got one. Blacktip Reef Shark. Aha! Yes. I don't know how big these guys come, but I think this is just obviously a regular size one, so not a monster. Yeah, he's a little fella. Little fella. Let's get in some better light here. Let's see this black tip on his dorsal fin. There we go. That's better. First shark. I can get a picture. There we go. Kind of hard to get positioned here. There we go. Nice. Well, that's the first one we're supposed to get. They are going for what they're supposed to go for. Yeah, you can. It's 3 rods at once. Wouldn't suggest doing it all the time, but it does keep things interesting. Yeah, I like the fact that they do walk you through missions. I'm hoping that it also help you gain access to some of these baits that they're talking about. I don't seem to have access to. Not sure if this is the right kind of crankbait. Could be it's too small, could be it doesn't go deep enough. I'm not doing it fast enough. Doesn't matter. Seem to be getting more bites off of that one right there. Okay, this is not Blacktip Reef Shark. This is something bigger. Yep, much bigger. It is a great Barracuda, another one. And another personal record. Look at the teeth. Yeah, they are vicious. Call them the wolves of the ocean. Remember correctly? Right. Stop it right there. Alright guys, I had a little surprise here. I had gone off screen for just a few minutes and was trying out this triple hook poker, and managed to pull this guy out. My first unique in this particular map, the unique 2-spot red snapper. I have not caught any red snappers before, and not a bad fish to catch right here. First unique. Decent sized fish, decent XP, 5204 XP, 3,788 cash. Let's take a look at him. I don't think he's huge, but he's huge in every other aspect. Let's see. Red snapper. Cool looking fish. Not doing bad just for messing around. Let's go ahead and keep him. Anyway guys, this is the poker that I was using. There's a number of these that have been added to the game. Used to be double hook and single hooks are all that were available, and I thought I'd try one just to see what would happen, and immediately that's the first thing I caught. Using a stop and go. Just threw it out there just like that. I didn't know if a shark could go for it or not. And I can't cast this out too far, but I was just, like I said, doing a stop and go, and oh, thank God. Something else bit at it. Alright, we finally got a bite on this rod. First time. Hopefully it's another shark. And it is another shark. Personal record. Here's our second one. Yeah, these guys are not big. 13 pounds, almost 14 pounds. That's 2 out of the 5. So definitely bottom fishing works for these guys. Lift that just off the bottom and place that. Wow, there's another one. This could be our third one. I think it might be. Yep, that's our third one. He's a little over 12 pounds. Hey, you just gotta be patient, you will catch them. I think that's the point. One of the things I've been curious about, there's supposed to be a new style of fishing in this game. I don't know what kind of lures you're supposed to use. And do a stop and go straight up and down there. Yeah, I was wondering if you could just raise and lower the rod like that. Vertical jigging. Yes, you can do it. Oh. Another bite. I think this might be our fourth one, guys. Yep, there's our fourth one. Oh, he's in a trophy too. He is a trophy. Almost 26 pounds. 25.715 pounds. 2,474 cash. There's our first trophy. Pretty fish. Not bad. Was not expecting to get a trophy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try some of these new lures just to see what they do. Alright, looks like we got one on our second rod again. Okay, this is considerably bigger. I think it is our last. Nope, it's a great barracuda. But for a minute we had a shark. I saw teeth. Nope. Okay, now we got another one. This could be our last one, guys. Yep, there it is. We got all 5 of them. Not bad, not bad at all. Alright, well, I think we have to go back and show our catch to the fisherman. Go ahead and grab these rods. It's not too far away, so we might as well go ahead and take care of it. Alright, let's go back up here. Raise anchor and head on back. Alright guys, we are back and we're gonna go, wait a minute, let's put that away. It says, well done, head to KUDA Valley, pick some fruit, and I'll tell you my story over breakfast. Okay. So, Toothy Trial, well done, you've proven your skills, the fisherman is impressed. So we managed to get 9,800 XP, 23,400 cash, and a trophy going trolling octopus lure. And we have a new mission called Breakfast Under the Palms. The fisherman invites you to share breakfast with him. For the meal, he'll open up about a story he's kept close to his heart. After breakfast, you'll get a newspaper with an article that tells what happened. So, newspaper fishing times, another 5,300 XP, and a bait coin. That is our next mission. KUDA Valley, I believe, is right here. I think. Yes. So we can just jump over there. Might as well go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and see what happens. Let's see. Yep, there he is.
Hello.
Sweetest coconuts and bananas grow on this atoll. Pick some and I'll tell you my story. So collect rare Ceylon kilo bananas to prepare a traditional dessert. Collect extra sweet coconuts to prepare the traditional dessert. Bondi Bailey? Not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Let's see here. There's some coconuts. It's not saying anything. Maybe they have to come off the trees. Look at the crabs. Guess you can't just pick them off the ground. Let's see, here's some bananas. Some more. Oh, bananas are eaten. Right? Extra sweet coconuts, so can't go any further than that. Maybe we had to do this in a certain order. I don't know. Let's see. How far over here can I go? Okay, these coconuts look different. Yep, that's it. Yeah, the other ones were yellow in color. These are green. Seven of them. The next one just in case, and then we go back and talk to him. Yeah, see, those were yellow, so they're not sweet.
Hello.
Glad you like the coconut and banana treats. Read more of my story in the newspaper. Okay, breakfast under the palms. Well done, angler. You receive the newspaper with the story inside. Claim that. New mission, tuna for the butcher. Butcher shark still prowls the waters of the Maldives, putting anyone who gets too close at risk. If you want to hunt the beast, you'll need the right lure. Luckily, the local fisherman knows a trick. Big tuna herds are the perfect treat for the butcher shark. Catch enough tuna before the shark shows up looking for something else. Wow, 11,000 XP, 24,000 cash, tuna triple hook pilker. Is this the monster mission for this? Maybe it is. Catch the butcher shark, first catch some tuna, and get black marlin blood. Catch several tuna, each weighing at least 110 pounds. 10 of them. Oh wow, that's going to take a minute. Jeez. Yeah, this is a cool little place here. I like it. Literally just basically a desert isle. All kinds of docks and yeah, this is definitely a cool little place. I love the crabs. They kill me. They're just running on, scurrying by, and there's things in the water too. Alright guys, that has been our first look. We did do a lot in this episode, but that's because this is seriously cool. Now, I haven't had it lock up since that one time, so that's good. Hopefully it'll keep going just as well. So anyway, let me know if you guys have had any problems. I'm interested to know if this is just something going on with my computer occasionally, or if it's actually something going on with the new update. But anyway guys, as I always say, aim straight, cast far, and have fun. I will see you later. Bye bye.